Welcome and welcome back to Treasure Timbers. We're expecting a lot of rain tomorrow, so I'm just enjoying being at the beach today. Rain is good, rain brings driftwood. And speaking of driftwood, in the last episode we made a really cool pool sign out of a piece of driftwood. Welcome to my ool. As you can see, there's no P in it. Please keep it that way. The linseed oil is dry, so I'll be able to install it soon. You'll see that in a future episode. The ship's pilot ladder I picked up in two parts at Treasure Beach and the cutting is looking better by the minute. As yet, I've had no feedback from PTR Holland, so I guess I might never know exactly what type of wood it is made from. Unless you can tell me. Yes, if you know what kind of wood this is, please let me know in the comments. I'll be very grateful. There we go. Job done. At least the beginning. As I said, it's looking better by the minute, but it still needs some work. So, what do I see in this unique piece of driftwood's future? Well, I like two possibilities. One, picture a huge hanging shelf against a wall. This idea is easy to produce. Two long pieces of rope with knots at very precise intervals, and it will show off the ladder very nicely and stay more or less true to its original form. Two, picture a huge spreading tree with multiple wooden swings, all with the seats made from this ship's ladder. A whole group could enjoy it. How cool. 5 seats plus the big one. I'm not sure if this long piece could hold the weight of 2 people if they sat right at the end. We don't want to injure anyone now, do we? But what I'm trying to avoid is drilling more holes or cutting the wood. But I can see it might become necessary. Either way, it's something to ponder. I'm going to have to investigate rope. That's where we'll leave it for now. It doesn't help to rush these things. I want it to be spectacular. Well, we've worked hard and we've moved things along. Now I think it's time for a little driftwood R&R. Remember this little box? I picked it up in last week's episode during my expedition to Cuttings Beach. Originally I thought I'd just use it here in the workshop, but then I had an idea. Some time ago, I bought a couple of these with the idea of making a driftwood bottle opener. All well and good, but I realized the bottle tops would just drop to the floor unless there was something to catch them, and that something had to fit in with driftwood, right? So I shelved the idea, until today. This morning I rummaged in my driftwood stockpile and came up with a winner. This, plus this, plus this. A classic case of the whole being greater than the sum of its parts. Look at that, it came out so well. I'm just busting to test it, so I'm going to fasten it to my workbench and give it a go. There, looking pretty good. Well, that was certainly thirsty work, so here goes. Ah, that hits the spot. So on that very cool note, I'll say goodbye for now. See you soon.